Hi everybody, setting this thing up here. So that's a parrot in the background, by the way, and a collector's parrot. They're a little different. Anyway, so I was gonna just do these scales on the piano that I've been doing on the harmonica, and the reality of it is I just got back into learning scales. Before that, I was doing stuff only by ear and realizing, that's a bluesy kind of sounding note, or so what's the difference? Like, I did that all by ear, okay? The difference is that now I know if I do, I know that is the blues scale, and I know that I know if I I know now that doing that's a flat of seven, that's a flat of seven, that's a flat of third. So I can choose now. Instead, before I was playing like if I was just doing, I would pretty obvious, and even before I started to study these scales, I knew that sounded like, I knew that was a blues sounding thing. So if I do, but I wasn't thinking in terms of like that's a flat of third there. Oh wait, I can also use this flat of seven. So I can use that as it's just a kind of like the toolkit, you know. Before I was playing with duller tools. Now I realize when I do that, I hit the flat third and the five there, or the four there. I want to go to the sixth. I know that's. Or if I want to go to the flat of sixth. That's another scale called the blues scale, which is in major. It's a in minor. It's the 1, 2, flat of 3, the 5, flat of 6, the 1. In major, it's the 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. sounds kind of cool, you know. Anyway, that's another scale. It has the 2 and the 6 in it. And it doesn't have the 4 in it. It has the 1, the 2, the 3, the 5, the 6, and the 1. So I'll start. The thing is, that's why scales are good. It just gives you more abilities, to more things to work with. So I'm gonna just practice these scales, and I'll do. The first one is the do re mi. One space, 2 spaces, half space, 1 space, 2 spaces, 1 space. Excuse me. That's the 1. That's 1 space to the D. And it doesn't matter if it's a D or anything else. It could be up here, F and a G and A. C or whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's talk about numbers. There's the 1. That's 1 whole space to the next note. That's another whole space to the next note. That's a half space to the 4th note there. A whole space to the 5th note there. A whole space to the 6th note there. A whole space to the 7th note there. And then back to the 1. And then going back, it's back to the 1. Half space, full space, full space, full space, half space, full space there. And then that's the do re mi scale. And now what is commonly known as the blues scale, which I'll call the blues scale plus scale, is 1. It's this. Okay, so I guess I should probably do this in the key of my fingering will be in my F, which would be you guys' E. So but wait, if I'm doing it in my C, you just need a B harmonica to do that, to do it. I'll just stay in C. So you have to have it. If you guys are playing along with harmonica, it's a B harp. Sorry about that. But in straight position. Otherwise, it's an E harmonica and cross harp. So you're doing that. Okay, so back to the blues scale plus. It goes. Sorry. So that's 1 flatted 3, the 4, the flatted 5, the 5, the flatted 7th, and then the 1. So we have 1, and then we have 1.5 spaces to the flatted 3rd, a full space to the 4, half space to the flatted 5, and a half space to the 5, and then we have 1.5 spaces to the flatted 7th, and back to the 1. Going backwards, we have 1 and 1, a full space to the flatted 7th, and then let's see, 1, 2 to the flatted 7th, and then 1.5 space, 1.5 spaces to the flatted 5, so it goes. So it's 1.5 spaces down to there, and then half space to the flatted 5, and then a half space to the flatted 4, to the 4, and then a full space to the flatted 3, and then back to the 1. So that's the blues scale plus. Now what I call the blues scale that I found on Wikipedia is that, again, I talked about before, it's the 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 1. So that's 1, and then a full space to the 2, a full space to the 3, and then a space and a half to the 5, a space to the 6, and then a space and a half to the 1. And going backwards, there's the 1, then a space and a half to the 6, a space to the 5, and then a space and a half to the 3, and then a space to the 2, and then the 1. That's in the major part of it. Minor would be the 1, a space and a half, would be the 1, a space to the 2, half space to the flattened 3, a full space, and then let's see, a full space to the 5, and then a half space to the flattened 6, and then we have 2 spaces to the 1. But then going backwards would be, that's the 1, 2 spaces to the flattened 6, half space to the 5, and then 2 spaces to the flatted 3, half space to the 2, and a full space to the 1. Alright, that's the minor one, and then again the majors. You have the 1, the full space to the 2, the full space to the 3, the 1.5 space to the 5, the 1 space to the 6, and then the 1.5 to the 1, and backwards. There's the 1, then there's the space and a half to the 6, a full space to the 5, 1.5 space to the 3, 1 space to the 2, 1 space back to the 1. Alright, so that's what another version of the blues scale. The pentatonic scale is a little different in that it is the 1, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 7, and the 1. So the major pentatonic would be sound like this. So that's the 1 there. Space and a half. Let's see, 1, 2 spaces, 2 spaces, 2 spaces to the 3, or the 1, there's the 2, there's 3. So we have a 1, 2 spaces to the 3, half space to the 4, and then a full space to the 5, and then 2 spaces to the 7, and then back to the 1. So how many notes are there? There's the first note is on the 1, the second note is on the 3, the third note is on the 4, so 1, 2, 3, third note is on the 4, fourth note is on the 5, and sixth note is on the 7, back to 1. So you have the 6 tones in the pentatonic, and then if you want to make it the minor pentatonic, you have the 1, the flatted 3rd, the 4, the 5, the flatted 7th, and then the 1. So you're missing that flatted 5 in the pentatonic. that's what that flat 5 gives you. So you get the idea. That's pretty cool, that flat 5, but you don't have that in the pentatonic minor scale. You have that. And that's cool. It's a little different sound. Well, just because I'm learning these scales does not mean I've got to practice them like you do too, and hopefully someday I'll be good enough to really see. That's cool, because understanding that, hopefully someday I'll be good enough to really know what I'm doing. But I know this. I know that if I'm in like the key of G, I know that's my flat 7. Okay, in that case I got that flat 6 there, see? See, knowing that, and then if I want to put that 6 in, even if I'm in the pentatonic and there is no flat 6, there's no rules to this except the basic idea. Because that's a 6C in that, if I'm in G, or whatever I'm in, if I'm playing, and it doesn't matter what I'm playing, and it could be, if you don't know the notes, if you're just in this and going backwards, I would know, okay, that's my flat 6, that's my 5, and that's my 4, and that would be my flat 3rd. But if I wasn't in that, and I was going forward, on the other hand, that would be my flat 6 would be my flat 3rd if I was going forward. And this particular thing, it's my C finger. That would be, instead of this being my flat 6, it would be my flat 3rd. And that would be my 4, that would be my 5. Instead of, so this would be, that would be the 1, that would be the flat of 3, that would be the 4, that would be the 5. Okay, but if I'm going backwards from this note, this would be my 1, that would be my flat of 7, that would be my flat of 6, and that would be my 4. See what I mean? They all relate, is what I'm trying to get at here. So, I think that's the scales I wanted to do today, all of them. Thank you all very much for listening and watching, and there is a link. I don't bother to mention this much, but in case anybody wants to leave a tip or anything like that, all the money that I get, it all goes into animal care for a little sanctuary rescue, and anything helps, that's for sure. And the PayPal link is in the description. channel description. And if you all have any questions, I think I can help you with in any way, please let me know. And please consider subscribing and putting pressing the like button. And I'll just go out with this one little thing here. This I found really interesting. That I did. I just did something like a little chord thing. I just happen to be, I guess, in my G. But I'm thinking in my D, because it all relates. It doesn't matter. If I didn't want so much a bluesy sound, and I wanted more of a, got me some fleas, not really, just an itch. Okay, so I'm holding the chord here. That's weird, so I want to try to think of more of a jazz type thing. Might not seem so correct, but anyway. But then again, of course, my true love will always be. I made a mistake here. What I was going for. That's the. So that had the 2-5 thing. Instead of doing the 5 and the 4, I did the. And leading to the turnaround. So that's hitting your, in this case, hitting your 2 note if you're in the key of G, and then a full space to the next note is a full space, half space. So 1 full space, half space, half space, half space, and then back. Again, hit that twice. So it goes the 2 note, the 3 note, the 4th note, 5th note flat, 5th note, then the 4th note, and then the third, the 3rd note, and then the 2nd note, back to the 2. Back to the 1, and then from there, you turn around, 1 full space, half space, half space, half space to the 5. So anyway, blues will always be my heart and soul. I truly think so, but. The mess ups. I always just truly love. Practicing this stuff, just practicing blues music just seems like go for this round. Oh yeah. You have to get that would be the 1, the 3, so it would be like the 1, the 3, the 4, the 4, 5 flat, the 5. Instead of going the 1, the 2, the 3, 3 flat, or the, and then the 5, or the 1, sorry, the 1, the 7th, the 5, the 1, the 7th, the 6, 6 flat, 5. Alright, y'all, take care, and see you the next time. See y'all later, thank you. Now I